So, guys, welcome to the live stream of Starfield. Hopefully, मेरा voice कुछ better आ रहा होगा. And yes, welcome to Starfield. Welcome to the live stream. आज हम लोग मिशन करने वाले हैं. Let me know अगर मेरा voice एकदम सही आ रहा है कि नहीं.
Can't do the job without the right tools. And I have everything up to spec.
So हम लंदनिया जाएंगे kind of. And हम लोग वहीं से अपना मिशन शुरू करेंगे. So it's all a part of the new update जो Xbox Game Pass पे आया है with the new storyline. And nine by 39 ammo. Iron. Chalo. Well, let's go to our ship. Space creature always gives me the झूठ नहीं बोलूंगा. जल्दी आ जाओ. गेम अभी बहुत अच्छा ऑप्टिमाइज हो चुका है when you talk about Starfield. अगर आई थिंक Starfield में अगर मल्टीप्लेयर होता ना तो और भी बेस्ट होता आई थिंक.
Like we've been gone forever.
Liftoff looks good. All systems on. Aim point reached.
How are you?
Orbit stable.
Let's open the galaxy map और let's see हम लोग किधर जाना है. Alpha Centauri पे.
Grav drive spinning down.
This is UG
Systems
security.
green.
Prepare to be scanned for contraband. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Thanks for the green
Just here
signal.
for a chat?
Welcome to live stream. Londinion किधर है? The I met the graviton spinning up.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
Anything I can do for you?
This world is off limits. You were advised to jump to safe harbor immediately.
Okay.
Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Here to shoot the breeze?
नहीं तो अभी इंस्टा लॉक अगर होता ना देन एक शूट आउट एनसीयू होता काइंड ऑफ
Good to go for landing.
Hey, it's going.
Hmm. I'll be damned.
You! Inside the barriers, double time!
I'm guessing it is not for hurting us.
You and the commander's expecting you. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. The shooting range? Don't mind if I do. Well, ये बढ़िया है.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh?
William.
Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit. Commander Hatum, I've no need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you,
Good.
as does the urgency of your mission. So I'll get to it. Now, Londinion is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinan's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? We'll do our best. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he
Welcome
finds
to
one,
the
he'll
live stream,
transmit the
guys.
coordinates to us
Welcome.
out in the field. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Okay. Collect your gear. Oh, what do we have here? Spacesuit.
Can't chat right now.
Dumbbells required. Don't feel like taking those, but these I'm gonna gladly take. Welcome to live stream, guys. Please subscribe as always. And if you want to talk, let me know in the comments. And कल का वर्ल्ड कप तुम लोग कैसा लगा? Let me know.
Transfers complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
Duly noted, Commander.
Let's go to the mission.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, chalo.
Then
Let's go.
let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comms.
Weapons.
Be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Yep.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Okay, let's open the gate.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. Aceles. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
यहाँ पे टॉर्च के
That
बिना
creature. It's dominated. Must be a morph nearby. nearby, keeping it under its sway. Let's put it down. More of them. Clean them up.
Okay. $35 level.
I think it's time to play.
Okay. Something is approaching. And I don't know whether it's good or bad, but
Initiating target elimination.
hey. Let's go, let's go. I don't know वो क्या है, but let's move on.
Detection event registered.
Looks like the last of them.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Welcome to the live stream. Oh boy. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay, slaves. Seriously. Okay, we are lockpicking. I mean, how do you want me to go about this one? Okay. I mean, why my character is going slow?
Morphs! Open fire!
Good. Oh, hello. Okay. Hmm. That's unfortunate. Did the creature laugh at me with a human voice? अब ये देखना पड़ेगा मुझे.
Should be routed through Geyser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Geyser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
At 35 level. वाह भाई.
Shit. These things. They're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye out for the more control.
Okay. And one more to finish you off. Hey, cheating. Thanks, buddy.
Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser. For you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I've detected.
Oh.
Multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
ये क्या है? Digits I need. Thank you very much. Games जब usually ऐसा loot देते हैं to the player, it means there is a hard battle. So keep that thing in mind. New item. Oh. Amped Orion. So this is Amped Orion. And anything else? Okay.
Bad choice.
It confirmed, but ओए मेरा कैरेक्टर इतना स्लो क्यों चल रहा है? Okay. Okay. Seriously, the alien creature.
It's right there.
Put down the weapon or we shoot!
Okay. There is somebody.
I've done this 1,000 times.
Stop! Don't shoot! We're friendly!
I don't think so.
Nothing's gonna save you! Nothing's gonna save you!
Time of death approaching.
Surrounded. All around. No way out.
Okay. Yeah, now it's turned into a horror game.
Okay, that hurt.
Sorry.
Stand still. I'm going to wear your skin.
Really? Let's see.
Please. I've done this 1,000 times.
They're going to eat you alive.
Oh, good. My turn.
Meat to the slaughter.
Everything is slowed down.
You've already lost.
Okay. Not good, not good.
You're not getting away from me.
Well, let's try.
It's not working. It's never going to work.
Okay, हम लोग एक क्लाइमैक्स सीन पे हैं. And welcome to the Starfield.
Didn't think this through, huh?
Well, okay.
Insufficient.
It's here! It's here! I do it now!
Combat procedures activated. I think it's trying to play. Great.
or we shoot! Oh, bad choice.
Okay, let's see.
Not
Detected.
Oh god! Here they come! They're going to betray you. Every last one.
Let's see. Baap re baap. Now what? Welcome to the live stream of Starfield. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for all the future content. And I have to open the container as well. ये sample box तो मिल गया.
There's more where that came from.
Well, how to access this box? कोई crane switch है क्या? Because if there is, I don't see any. Welcome to the live stream. I mean, there is a control room here. But I don't think यहाँ पे we can access the controls. Wait, something happened. एक option आया था, I think.
Bet you got some shin splints from that.
Yep, that's for sure. But I don't access the box from. Contusion gained. That's not a good thing. I mean, it's a tricky one. Really. यहाँ पे अब मुझे अब स्ट्रगल करना पड़ेगा for no reason. That's just great. That's just great. I seriously यार ये तो बहुत थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लमेटिक है
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
चलो The Kaiser come here.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
Okay.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Okay. Let's go, I would say. ये Starfield में अपडेट बहुत अच्छा आया है, not gonna lie, and it shows.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it? You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinion. A real
Is that
marvel.
a good thing or bad thing? ये देखना पड़ेगा.
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Well, for once they're frightened of us, which is a good sign. I'm suggesting or getting.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this?
Okay. That is...
Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
No.
So, by consuming the Lazarus plant, they metamorphose into terramorphs? Fascinating. And also terrifying, obviously.
That's so serious.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs.
Welcome
Heat
to live
leeches
stream.
hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets. Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Oh, what the
Well,
heck?
we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go.
Silver terror. Great. With what? मेरे पास उनकी weapons इतने अच्छे तो है नहीं. Well, let's see how these weapons work. I am not feeling confident. Oh dear. I don't know क्या होने वाला है.
Initiating target elimination.
Please start. यहाँ पे my moments are fluid. Kind of. मैं वाह भाई. Wow.
Continuing engagement.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this. Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Okay.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
Oh boy. So we're talking a whole new extra scary kind of weapon here, aren't we?
Deploying alien life forms isn't exactly new, but I've never heard of one that could pull off something like this.
Okay.
Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test, someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Sure, but using a weapon they may well already have access to just to kill their own people? Those mental gymnastics don't stick their landing.
Agreed. It doesn't make sense.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
Hey, let's go.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra
No
juice?
hostiles detected.
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Let's go.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see.
What do you see? देखते हैं.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation.
Okay.
Request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the trips that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he? He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's...
क्या चूज किया जाए? Commander in tough situation?
Commanders with no ethics are just terrorists with excuses.
He decided to sentence his own soldiers to death. What kind of commander is that? But if the plant was used to trigger the attacks, could Victus have been involved in the massacre on New Atlantis? And there's no one he's in contact with that could help him on the outside? He got a hold of you, didn't he?
Can't really expect to keep a wolf on a leash.
Welcome to live
We're not
stream.
getting any more answers right now. Come on, let's go get that last sample.
Return to Kaiser. Okay, let's go.
Kaiser, try it now.
Successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Londinion spaceport. Bit of careful approach. Many ship crash landed. देखते हैं अभी क्या मिलता है. Okay.
Well, signs calls, I guess. Get your baggie ready.
That sound. What is that?
Putting out some kind of signal. Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
Oh, nice. You are the children's. Back.
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it. I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar equipment powered up down around. Get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
That was a warm-up.
Don't say it's a warm up. Let's see.
The thralls! They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
We should. हेलो सोनिया, वेलकम टू द लाइव स्ट्रीम। भाई ये स्टारफील्ड का क्या ही मिशन है? ओए
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
चलो भाई।
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here.
That's
Percival,
sure.
you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Private.
Starfield try करो.
On it.
It
See you
is
soon.
really good. Really good. Base building भी है, storyline भी है. I mean everything is there. All in one package. Steam it's 5,000 till now, but Game Pass pay it's good. I hope. They are not threatening actually. Benzene. We have to slow down for taking some breathes in between. ताकि हम in-game character मर ना जाए. Tactical robot. Good.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. Best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vae Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
That's
Guess
for
the
sure.
old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
I'm sorry, what? He's pulling my leg, right? Adrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain, Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Vae Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know. Good. We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here.
That's for sure.
Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
Best of luck on your fact-finding mission.
Thanks, Kaiser. Vae Victus.
Hey, you might want this.
Later. Alligator.
We have liftoff.
We do.
Orbital insertion completed.
So, where to now? Stick to Victus. Let's land here.
New Atlantis. I've spent a lot of time here. It's safe, clean, comfortable. You know, all good reasons to leave and explore wildly hostile worlds.
I think कुछ तो हुआ हम लोग के बॉडी पे. Welcome to the live stream of Starfield.
Sure, I've got a minute.
Confusion. तुझे मैं बोलूँ कि why my character is behaving like that. Confusions को ठीक करने के लिए we have to go somewhere. Maybe to a medical facility or something like that. वैसे यहाँ पे है actually में. So I'm guessing हम लोग को वहीं पे जाना पड़ेगा. Subsection 7 जहाँ पे क्रिमिनल रखा गया है एक्चुअली में. Bethesda इन सब चीज़ों में they are number one in giving realism. Don't think so.
You want to hear the words then? I did it. The terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti. New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinion. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Because yeah, man.
Hardly. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinion spaceport, fixing two problems at once: halting the spread of the city's terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential. Easy to say now, but at the time, I didn't know the Lazarus plant couldn't be plucked from the ground and used to cause even more death. I wasn't going to allow another dangerous variable to be added to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You. Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
Thank you.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together. That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
Okay. It was a long conversation. इतना लंबा तो सब बोर भी हो गया काइंड ऑफ
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything? Mm-hmm.
Not here, not here. Mhm.
Hey, you might want this.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant? I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it? Killed all those people because of a chip on his shoulder and an obsession with his own status. That sounds like Vivictus.
Welcome to live stream.
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again. I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people, and I'm not about to let him get away with something like that. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs.
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math, and a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in, see if they have a preference. And here we go.
Address to the cabinet. इसके बाद तो I need to go to the hospital. Otherwise ये मतलब stiff walking मेरा चलता ही रहेगा.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
My God.
An attack? Using Terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays? It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling. considering Francois Sinon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vavictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately. It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinion. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President. Tell the Freestar Collective. Wow. So they have another tool to utilize against us?
I'm in agreement. I fail to see the value here.
Exactly. The factions need to remember that we're all just people trying to live good lives. There shouldn't be sides when talking about the fate of humanity. Not unless those sides are delicious. You know what I mean?
Huh. That is an interesting idea. A grand gesture to further display this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
The observers on Mars have proven such a gesture can bear fruit.
So, you want us to make nice with the Collective by sharing our state secrets?
No, I want us to display plainly the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni. Very well.
Indian
we'll get the
name.
Collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see,
50-50.
there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the Captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The Science Division is in full agreement.
Here goes nothing.
Just some of the most advanced microbiological research humanity's ever deployed. Hardly nothing.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Okay. 14,000 credits. Deep cover. Legacy Forge.
You've been busy, I hear. Clearing out bad guys. Here, you deserve this.
Oh, thanks, Bert. And I want us to
take this. May he never hurt another soul again.
क्या स्टोरी है guys, क्या स्टोरी है?
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain. No need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
12,000.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you? Any chance to bag some bugs, right? Well, I can provide. Let me just check my logs. Okay, these coordinates should get you to your first target. There. These missions are straightforward. Proceed to the location, kill the critter before it can do any more harm. Just be smart out there. Don't want you getting banged up too bad on your first hunt.
Okay. मेडिकल ये सामने ही तो है। लेट्स गो, लेट्स गो।
The majority of citizens here in New Atlantis count on Reliant Medical. I believe our reputation speaks for itself. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you. How can I help? My goodness, you're in quite a state. You definitely need some assistance. All right, we'll clean things up and get you back out into the world. I can't say you won't feel anything, but you'll be better off in the long run. There you are, right as rain.
Institutions cleared.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
Med packs.
Take care of yourself.
One skill point. So, what should we do? Shotgun ballistics. Hmm. So, guys, thank you for tuning in to today's live stream of Starfield. I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, take care. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys real soon with a new game, most probably.